Hey everyone, and welcome to the newest episode of my Pokemon Red playthrough. In the last episode we made it through Rock Tunnel into Lavender Town and just explored that really, and into Celadon. We explored that a little bit, still more to do in there. We also caught ourselves a Doduo and we picked up the Eevee in Celadon, which we immediately evolved into Jolteon. And I have nicknamed those actually, so if we have a look here, Trito, that is our Doduo, and Raijin, or Raijan, I'm not quite sure how that's pronounced, but basically I thought the nicknames have been not very good so far, so I thought I'll just have a look into a few things, see if I come up with some better nicknames, and I feel like these just sound better really, a bit more to them. Trito, that's come from the Greek word for third, so obviously it'll have 3 heads when it's evolved. And Raijan or Raijin, I need to look at how that is pronounced. That's Japanese god for thunder and lightning. So I thought that was pretty good, better than just coming up with other ones. And Pete there, that's just Paris, renamed him as well. So in this episode we'll have a go at the gym. Trito, we'll give him a go at the gym, see if he can do anything, and hopefully that goes well. And then we will go for the rocket hideout after that. I think we need to do a little bit more in Celadon. I don't know, I might go through the Celadon Mart, I'm not sure yet if there's anything that I need. And I need to check those TMs as well actually, that's in Celadon. But if not, like I say, it'll be the rocket hideout and then back to Lavender to do the Pokemon Tower. But I'm back in Pewter City, as you can see. I'm sure you probably know, I did mention it in the last video. But I'm just gonna go quickly here to get the old Amber. And I thought, because it's something that gets forgotten about a lot, I'll do this on camera. So here we are, cut behind the museum. And here we are at the back of the museum. We are proud of 2 fossils. What? Excuse. One sec. We are proud of 2 fossils of very rare prehistoric Pokemon. Is this supposed to be like? We are proud of 2 fossils of very rare prehistoric Pokemon. So they're just proud of the fossils? Or are they supposed to be like proud owners? I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting confused with that already. But yeah, you can't sneak in the back way. Oh, whatever. Do you know what Amber is? Well, let's say no. See what it says. Amber is fossilized tree sap. Does it say anything else if I say yes? There's a lab somewhere trying to resurrect ancient Pokemon from Amber. And then they've just got it sat there. Shh. I think that this chunk of Amber contains Pokemon DNA. It would be great if Pokemon could be resurrected from it. But my colleagues just ignore me. So I have a favour to ask. Excuse me. Take this to the Pokemon lab and get it examined. You don't have space for this. Apologies there, that I didn't check that before I started recording. I remember now I was short on bag space anyway. So let's see if we can put something away. No, not that one. It's not a good start to this episode. I do apologise. What can we put away? I might put like the elixirs away and the ethers, just because I'm not going to need them yet until later on. Oh, why did I just do that? I'm not going to need them until really late on in the game, maybe, if I do need them at all. So yeah, let's put those away. I'm going to keep the coin case for now, because I probably will do a little bit of what's the right word? I don't want to say gambling, even though I just said it, but playing the game, the slots in Celadon, what's it called? Arcade? I can't remember what it's called. This has been a nightmare start already. I'm just so confused. Anyway, without wasting any more time, one second, I just need to put my timer on. I've completely forgot. It's been a disastrous start. Can I just take it? No. Right, so we'll take that. Thank you. That's it. Just there you go. So you've just not broken, but trespassed through the back of the museum, and then, but sorry, I'm just gonna give you this, and then you can keep whatever it resurrects to as well. So I was thinking about, I did say in the last episode, I was thinking maybe I was going to use Aerodactyl, but I probably won't, because I forgot that I'm going to go for Doduo in this run. So we'll deposit the old amber. I might resurrect it anyway. I think in this not this episode, this game, I don't know if you can just go in, give them the fossil, then come back out and it'll be done. I don't know. I think you might have to give them a bit of time. Whereas I think now, most generations, they'll give it you straight away. So, but in this, I believe they are level 25 though, so as opposed to level 5. So that's good. Where am I going? Celadon. Now, as you can see, I'm using Pidgey that I caught to get Flash to use Fly. The reason is I'm not sure if I'm going to teach Trito Fly, because in this generation you can't delete any moves. So once it's got Fly, it's got to stick with it. And I didn't really go over it in the last episode, but with the reasoning behind using Jolteon and Doduo. And one reason to use Doduo was because it learns Drill Peck. I think it's only that and Fearow. Could be wrong, so maybe Zapdos learns it, I'm not sure. But not many Pokemon learn Drill Peck, so Fly's a good move for them. Whereas it does, I know Fly's more powerful, but it's a 2-turn move, so if you look at it, I think it's 90 power, whereas Drill Peck's 80. So over the two moves, Drill Peck's the better move to have. So I just feel like it's a waste to use Fly on it, if the whole reason I was getting it was because it learns Drill Peck. So, but we're going to see how it gets on in the gym. I mean, if I am really struggling because it doesn't learn Drill Peck till level 30, then I may just go with Fly, to be honest, because it doesn't learn much anyway in terms of moves and TMs. So we'll see. Anyway, here's this nosy neighbour checking this out. This gym is great. It's full of women. Yeah, it's just do something else. Celadon Gym, and of course Blue has already beat it. So there you go. Anyway, here we are in the Celadon Gym. We're gonna give him a go. Trito. He's level 18. I've not done anything with him. But like I said before, it's been quite easy. I'm not allowed in here. Well, how am I supposed to challenge the gym if I'm not allowed? Like I said, it's been quite easy so far, so I'm using this as a bit of a challenge. Trying to use Trito. He's only got Peck. He does outspeed, so it does some good damage. I mean, That's not what we need. Well, it is only a Bellsprout, so... But, like I say, you know, it just makes it a bit more challenging. This will, anyway, a Weeping Bell. This isn't good, because this is now hot. This is not good. This defense is terrible. I can't do this. No, because he's trapped me. Trapped. He's gonna go down. Yeah. The paralysis did me there. That absolutely ruined me. Because without that, you know what? Gasly's gonna have this because I'm sick already. Without that, I think we could have took that Weeping Bell. This is gonna be the problem. Well, I'm gonna keep giving it a go. This is why I was thinking of maybe giving it Fly. This says you took out my new Pokemon. Right, we're gonna go back. We're gonna heal, and give it another go. We're gonna keep going with it because, like I said, I want it to be a bit more of a challenge than just me using Gasly and just sweeping everything with Psybeam. I mean, I could go and get Psychic, and make it even worse, but I don't see the point. Because he's going to learn it anyway, so... And I've got nothing else I think that would benefit from using Psychic or even could learn it, so... there's no point in going to get that. That's the only problem we're going to have is... Obviously the defense is really low on Trito, so he can give it out. He just can't take it very well. So one stun sport, well, especially with Wrap anyway, that's going to be where he's going to struggle. Against anything else, he might stand a chance, but with the speed drop and then Wrap tactics in this game, that's going to be an issue. But if I have to do any more healing because of this, I'll cut it out because it's going to get very annoying. I thought I was going to trigger me just healing all the time. I mean, I'm not surprised you get bored. Literally all you do is stand all day and do nothing. Oddish. At least you don't know Wrap. So we do outspeed, which is good. Just don't want any. It's a 2-shot as well. I mean, that's even worse. Yeah, no. Have I got an awakening? I bet I don't. No, I don't. Oh, I'm gonna have to see it through, because otherwise it means healing again. That does quite a lot. It's no longer going to be a 2-shot by the time I get back again. This might have been a bit risky, going with him so early on, and sticking with not using Fly. That's using Poison Powder. I mean, at least in this game, you don't get like because I beat it. It won't now then trigger the poison effect. We're gonna switch because I'm not dealing with that at all. I'm gonna switch over to Gasly. Okay, he's asleep. So, and then let's use an antidote just in case I want to switch back into Trito. I mean, this, you know, he's asleep now, so yeah, his defense isn't great either. So, to be fair, as much as he can sweep, if this happens, you know, it's a bit of trouble. I mean, we're still outspeed, so when we wake up, we'll be fine. But I'm saying this like I'm oh yeah, I'm gonna give it a go and everything, and then I'm just switch training him. It's just not really worked. This is crazy now. This is ridiculous. This is the problem with wrapping this game. Just stuck, and a Bellsprout is just destroying me. Well, there we go. I just need to get a few levels on it. Right, we're gonna go for the switch. I just need to get a few levels. Maybe I should have just got him to at least level 20. Okay, he's poisoned. We don't get the poison prop now. Thank you, which is something that I'm glad for. So we should take this Oddish out. We won't get the poison again on the next turn because we'll knock it out. There we go, level 19. Bellsprout. Right, switch. Let's go Triple H. We might go for a poison powder. Here we go, Stun Spore. Brilliant. And Rax, I'm out. Nice, outspeeding me. It's so broken. This mechanic is so broken. Oh no. Oh, come on. Don't do this. Oh my, it's gonna take me out. It's gonna take me out. I mean, I could just switch, I know, but... Oh, God. I know I'm just sort of making it hard on myself because I'm not going for the switch, but... I just really want to try and do it. Oh. Come on, just go. It's not going to go for anything else, is it? So it's not going to miss. Right, one more time. No. Right, I'm switching because this is ridiculous. It's going to take it out. It's completely broken. Right, we're switching. I know this is just... It's been a dismal effort, but... And then it goes for Sunspot. How does it... How? It was already paralyzed. Well, Triple H was already paralyzed, and then it just all of a sudden goes for Stun Spore when it went for Wrap for that many turns, and it just so happens to predict the switch. This Bellsprout's gonna, I don't know, it's gonna ruin me. I might need to switch again. I don't know. I'll go. Let's go. I didn't think I was gonna do this, but Raijin's coming in now. Let's go for Sleep Powder. How? How is it predicting all these switches? And it's gone for the one. It's gone for the one that would work, because it didn't go for Stun Spore again. It knew I was going to switch into an electric type, which is, so it's used Sleep Powder, and then the one time it misses Wrap, I'm asleep. Oh God, how is it predicting all these switches and perfectly as well? It sat and Stun Spored my Nidoking, and then wrapped it constantly, and then as soon as I go for the switch, it uses Stun Spore, and then wraps again, and then I go for the switch again to an electric type, and it doesn't go Stun Spore, it goes for Sleep Powder instead, and then wraps me. What is this Bellsprout, and why am I... What is happening? honestly, I don't know what to say. It's done it again. Honestly, what is it with this stupid Bellsprout that it knows what all the trick? I don't know. Thank you, because that is ridiculous. Look at the state of that. I've had to split the experience up for one Bellsprout. That is outrageous. No, that was ridiculous. How did it know every time I was switching? Honestly, I'm gonna heal, and then I'll be back after, because that's just this. Look at the state of what it's done to my team. Poisoned, asleep, paralyzed, and Bert is the only one that's not got anything against him. I don't know what to say about that. That is, I mean, I know Rap's broken, but my God, that was some ridiculous like strats. It was street strats it was using there, because it knew everything I was doing and what to do. That's broken. That Bellsprout is broken. As am I. Anyway, I'm gonna go and heal. I'll cut this out and I'll be back after once I've calmed down a bit, because that was ridiculous. Right, I'm back. I've healed. Everyone's healed. Everyone's fine. Trito did faint literally as I walked up to the desk to heal. It doesn't really matter, but I thought I'd say that. But that was ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous. I know I sort of played myself because I was leaving Nidoking in there for a long time when I didn't need to. I could have switched him out. But just showing, but then again, it didn't matter, because whatever I switched to, oh God, it's here. Come on, let's just do something. Anyway, whatever I switched to, it knew what I was doing anyway, so it didn't matter. Okay, it's just wrapped, I can take that. Let me just check, actually, can you switch, like, mid-wrap? Oh, you can. This is predicted again. But anyway. So maybe I didn't even... Well, that's just made me look a bit stupid there. Yeah, that's switching back. I didn't think you could. I didn't think you could switch out of wrap. Well, that's not happening. Honestly, that's just made me look a bit stupid there. Because all this time I thought I was stuck in wrap, and I wasn't. But at the end of the day, it's still, like I said, no matter what I did, it's still an answer for it. So every time I switched, it had paralysed me. Therefore, dropped my speed, and then I couldn't. Then I couldn't do anything. Then I couldn't do anything because Rap had got me there. So, yeah, every time I switched it got me. So it was eventually just taking everything out. Well, gradually taking everything out. So, yeah, regardless, really, it had me covered. Not through anything legitimate, by the way. It just somehow knew exactly when I was going to switch and what sort of status condition it needed to put me under. The peeping Tom. No, because I'm not peeping, am I? I'm in there. Why would I want to do that anyway? I'm here for the gym badge and nothing else. Right, see if we... At least it's not a wrapping Pokemon. And that's not obviously... If it was wrapping, that'd be fine. But I mean... been much better than it actually using the move wrap. See, look, it can do stuff when it's just left alone to do stuff. Ivysaur. Let's give it a go. Oh. I don't know. Can I do it? Let's see what it does. Leech Seed, Poison Strat. Oh. It is broken in this game as well, because it does like Leech Seed. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it is broke. Is it going to do anything? It's just going to let me win. I'll take that. I think Leech Seed Toxic is actually sorry. I believe it's Leech Seed and Toxic that's broken in this game, because yay, we got Growl. Because Toxic obviously does more damage each turn, then that therefore triggers Leech Seed to do more damage, so it would take more health off you. So it obviously shouldn't do that, but it works off of like fractions or something. I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but I think I'm still right in generally what I'm saying, that Toxic Leech Seed, it is broken in this game. A lot of gawkers. Why? Because there's just some people in a gym. I don't know. Right, we've grown a couple of levels, so you know Peck's doing a lot of damage, but Fly definitely would help in this situation. But I'm sticking with my decision. Oh, believe me, I'm not underestimating anything after what has just happened to me. It's a Weeping Bell. I can't risk it, can I? I just can't risk it, because it's just gonna just whittle me down gradually. Well, not gradually, because the defense is so bad, but God. I mean, I did say I wanted it to be more of a challenge. I know I'm sort of doing it off my own back, making it this sort of challenge, but at least it's not just me with Kadabra just blindly, not blindly, but just taking everything out, just sweeping everything. I mean, I'm using him now, but I've got reasons. See, this should just be Psybeam constantly. Gloom. Do you know what? Let's give it a go. It's not got Wrap. It's got Poison Powder, but it's gone with Poison now. It's made its choice. At least it's not Sleep. I can deal with Poison. Yeah, and Absorb. No issue there. Thing is, am I going to be able to take it out on the next turn? Don't know. No, I can't. It's using that. Why? Why do this? Why is this gym making things so hard when I wanted a challenge, but a night crits, I can't stay in. Wow. It's using hyper potions now. I mean, I know these like grass poison types, you know, Gloom, Weeping Bell, you know, all these ones. They are annoying. I know they can be annoying, you know, with what they do, but this is ridiculous. I don't think I've got any more antidotes. Thing is, I don't want to do any more rocket hideout stuff or anything like that. Recover. Yeah. Let's just take it over teleport, because I'm sick of teleporting by mistake. If I do like the rocket hideout and stuff, by the time I've done that, it's going to be a breeze again. So, I don't know if I've got any more antidotes. No. I'm going to have to heal. Yeah, I'll be back once I've healed again. Okay, we're back. I've not bought any antidotes again. Because I couldn't be bothered, to be honest. Because it's not like you gotta go in the mart and you've got to find the floor and everything. It doesn't really matter what I bring, it'll just wrap it to death. Yeah, so like if I have to go again, which I'm probably gonna have to go again, I will go and get some healing items, because I can't keep going to heal. It's used absorb, but that takes it out of. Oh no, it should still 2-shot. Thank you. This is more like it. It's what we want. 21. Here we go. We're moving up the levels. Gloom. Come on. I know Fly would solve a lot of these problems. I know it would. But I'm determined to get through it without it. Okay, it's missed. Okay, there we go. There we go. This is better. This is better. I just think that if I go with Fly, obviously I'm stuck with it then. And then I'll have 2 flying moves. It's probably going to have Tri-Attack, because what else will it have? And then what else does it have after that? I don't know. I mean, I know it can learn TMs like Double Edge. Takedown. I think Takedown's in it. I'm not sure though. So maybe it's worth it if I'm gonna go into the gym fight with it, because hey, there you go. There's an execute. The massive egg. Nice, a crit. And then it uses reflect. Oh, that's it. Just keep using that. I'm not interested if you're just gonna do that. Nice. There we go. That's what we want. Do it again. Do it again. Oh. Why so close to taking out? And why did you need to do that? Just to reflect again. It's just using reflect. Okay. This could be annoying. Of course. Of course, it's 4 times. Now it starts to hit me. I don't know. I've got to change. I've got to change. Come on, let's finish it off with Raijin. If I'm saying it wrong, please. How is it knowing when I'm going to switch? How did it know when I'm going to switch? There's got to be something there that's telling it that I am switching, therefore use this attack. Because how does it know? How does it know to hypnosis? How did that Bellsprout know exactly what to do? You know, I'm not having it. Yeah, well, learn how to fight fair, at least. Right, we're going to do one more heal. I apologise, it's been a lot of healing in this episode, but I'm going to do one more heal. And then I think I'm just going to bite the bullet and give Trito Fly. I think. I know it's only if there's one battle, and it's a bit excessive to give it that just for sake of one battle, but if I don't, then I'm probably just going to end up switching it out, using Kadabra, and it's going to sweep everything, and it's not going to be any fun to watch. So I'll do it now. I'll go and have a look now. I'm going to go to the mart. I'm going to do the mart and everything, buy some stuff. So I'll have a think while I'm doing it, and then I'll come back and let you know. So one sec. Okay, we are back, and I've been stocked up on items. So yeah, we've got some super potions. Probably won't. I might use one. Probably limit myself to one, just because I think that's all the gym leaders get. So I'm not going to go crazy with those. Same with the healing items. Probably just I'll limit myself just to one. But I bought some that's just for in case of all the times. But also I've decided to I'm going to give Trito Fly. Reason being is the TMs that it can learn in this game. The only ones probably that's worth noting are Body Slam, Double Edge, Takedown, Tri Attack. There's a few others obviously, but probably none that's worth worrying about. Tri Attack obviously it learns anyway. Body Slam I'm probably going to save it for something. Mido King might get that, or if I get another Pokemon that's a physical attacker. I know Doduo is, but I don't think it's worthy of Body Slam in a way. And then Double Edge and Takedown, just the recoil. I don't really like using recoil moves unless it's a really, really good one. I just don't think they're worthy of that. And if I wanted to, that I could learn one of those anyway, probably with Double Edge. So I won't. I'm just going to give it Fly and Drill Peck at the same time. Kind of counters what I was thinking at the start of the series, where I was thinking use Doduo, because it's a decent Pokemon in this game, because of the fact it does Drill Peck and Body Slam and stuff. And I was giving it Fly, but I don't really use one. It's a Pokemon that I don't really use much, so I thought, well, why not give it a go? Alright, the moveset's limited in this, so you're going to have crossovers. So that's my thinking behind it. Plus, at least now I've got something to hit with a lot harder, and at least you can avoid let's get this out. Avoid a turn when it's in the air. So, also at the mart, I did check the TMs that you can buy there: Double Team, Reflect, Razor Wind, Horn Drill, Egg Bomb, Mega Punch, Mega Kick, Takedown, and Submission. None of those of which I want, so only probably one I'd have is Mega Punch. I don't think I'd learn it to anything because King's already got it. So anyway, we're going to lead with Trito anyway. We're going to give it a go with him. He's level 21. It's not a good level, but let's give it a go anyway. Hello, lovely. I thought it said hello, lovely. It's not. It's hello. Lovely weather, isn't it? It's so pleasant. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. Welcome. My name is Erika. I'm the leader of Celadon Gym. I teach the art of flower arranging. My Pokemon are the grass type. Oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea that you wished to challenge me. Very well, but I shall not lose. Right, let's give it a go. I could have probably gone in and, trained him up a bit. It is a Victory Birch level 29, but we're going for it. We're doing it. It's missed the wrap. Good. Right, we're going in for a Fly. See what we do. Oh yeah, it's crit though. Okay, it's missed the Poison Powder. This is going well so far. I think that's the strongest Pokemon, 29. I'm sure the Victory Bell's the strongest. Let's go in Tangler. I do outspeed, which is good. Nice, it's a 2-shot. It's missed the bite. Everything is going our way. Which is only fair. After what that Bellsprout did to me, I deserve this. And Trito's just sweeping the team. It outspeeds the Vileplume. What do? We 2-shot. We do 2-shot. It's Petal Danced. As long as this don't do us, we're fine. It doesn't. It lives. Yes! Trito. What a debut in the gym. Well, gym debut. Oh. I could see defeat. You are remarkably strong. I must confer the rainbow badge. Just put my teeth in. To you, anyway. Not just confer it. The rainbow badge will make Pokemon up to level 50 obey. It also allows Pokemon to use strength in and out of battle. Please also take this with you. TM21, I believe that is... It is Mega Drain. I was thinking Giga Drain's not in this gen, so it is Mega Drain. Half the damage it inflicts is drained to heal your Pokemon. You're cataloguing Pokemon. I must say I'm impressed. I would never collect Pokemon if they were unattractive. On that note, she turned away from me. She do that all the time. No, she just did that time. Well, after doing all that and thinking it's going to be a breeze, it's not going to be a breeze because I'm using a level 21 Doduo. It turned out it was. But I got my fair share of luck in that one. But at least it was better than probably, I don't know, is it the best? I don't know, Misty was kind of tough. I mean, after the tail whips, but I got away with it anyway. I got away with it. But like I say, I think I deserved that with the amount of bad luck that I got from that Bellsprout. So I might go over and do the rival battle now. Again, see if I can make it a bit more challenging. You're doing it now rather than later on. So, and then we've got a lot of trainers to fight after that. So at least we've got 2 big battles done. We've made them a bit more challenging as well. We'll switch because we'll give Raijin a go. Because he's obviously going to leave with Pidgeot. So, Pidgeotto, sorry. So we'll give Raijin a go. He's not really done anything apart from finish that execute off. So let's go in and do it. Obviously, we'll have to come back again, but at least we can walk back to Celadon, finish the trainers off, get Doduo leveled up and Raijin. So I came to pray for my Clefairy. Can't stop crying. This is really sad though that they actually depict this in the game. Did you come to pay respects? Bless you. My Growlithe, why did you die? See, that's just like, you know, it just takes you back a bit. To be fair, that's in it, especially with the music as well. I am a channeler. There are spirits up to mischief. We will be dealing with those, and there he is, Blue, waiting for us. I don't think there's any items in this bit. I mean, like this, you're just here, like a sort of graveyard, I believe, in a building. You know, it's yeah, it's eerie. Hey, Magpie, what brings you here? Your Pokemon don't look dead. I mean, let's just lead in with that. You know, that'll go down really well. I could at least make them faint. Let's just double down while we're at it. You know, no holding back. Let's go, pal, and then straight into a fight. Yeah. Oh, they're not dead, but I can make them faint, and I can do it right now. Oh, let me do that. At least we've got Thunderbolt. Yes, a lovely, lovely one shot. Gyarados. Why is he switching to Gyarados? It's quad weak plus stab. See ya. Was that really the best switch he could have done? I mean, he's got Dragon Rage, which is a very good move. Well, let's keep it going. Let's keep this going. It's just... It's ridiculous. I didn't think it'd be one shot in everything. I know one shot the Gyarados and probably Pidgeotto, but I didn't know if it'd one shot the Growlers. Let's try Thunderbolt. I don't know if Thunderbolt's going to be as good, is it? Yeah, it's loads better. I was just thinking because his special's so high. Do we keep in or do we switch? I think we switch. I think it's just going to drag on too long if I leave Raijin in. Mr. Poison Powder. We're getting so lucky with these now after every one of them was hitting before. That's a crit as well. I was like, start of the video, it's like, oh, we're going to use an underleveled Doduo. And, well, for most of it, and then I got Fury type. And then we're going to use on par level Jolteon for this episode, for most of the two big battles that we've got. This is going to make it a challenge, and everything in before that, it was all going against me, and then into the big battles, everything's gone my way. So it's actually turned out not a challenge. What? You stinker. I took it easy on you two. Well, you didn't, but... Oh, there's a Pokédex coming, pal. I just caught a Cubone. I can't find the grown-up Marowak yet. I doubt there are any left. Well, I better get going. I've got a lot to accomplish, pal. Smell you later. Yeah. After that exchange at the start, I'm not really interested in seeing you anymore. I know there's a lot of theories about his Raticate. No, he doesn't have it anymore. Because, you know, theory goes that it died. And that was what he was doing, paying respects. Maybe that's why he was so, you know, because Red apparently caused it, so that's why he was so, you know, willing to do the same to him. But whether that's true, I don't actually know. Yeah, I don't know if that is true or not. But I think personally, it's a theory that, you know, it does work as in a way, and, you know, without sounding too bad, because obviously it's not good, not a nice thing that would happen. But I think that, you know, so say it does work. I don't know if I believe it. I just think that he just doesn't use it anymore because it's Raticate and it's good in the early game. Like, using it in the SSN was a good point. Was probably the last point you could get away with using one. Obviously in the Cerulean fight, it might have been a bit too much having the Pidgeotto and the Raticate. Don't know. Maybe not, but it's an early game Pokemon, so it makes sense that he was using it at that point and not any further. Because I think at that point, this point now in Lavender, it might have been too much. I think this guy's got a Muck, and I'm not about to succumb to any nonsense that this thing will throw at me, like poison or minimize or something. So we're playing safe. Gaz is going to take this. So yeah, I can see why they got. Oh, is it just a Grimer, or is it Instant Fire Red or something? Fire and Leaf Green. He's got a Morg. Maybe I've just gone in a bit too heavy there with that one. Yeah, I don't know. I just think, yeah, it's got a Morg. It was just an early game Pokemon that he had, and they decided to change it because would a potential champion have Eradicate late on in the game or even at the end of the game? No, because it's not a good Pokemon at that point. So personally, I just think that it would just change for those reasons, because at that point it's no longer, it's outgrown what it can do at that point. But like I say, the theories are still good to read, and especially ones like that do genuinely fit. And I think it's a very well known one that a lot of people believe in. And like I said, I don't. Is it true or not? I don't know if it's been proven to be true or not. So I'm just going off what I think personally. I'm not saying that it's not, but who knows until someone actually comes out and says that it is or isn't. Whether that has happened, like I said, I don't know. I'm just talking nonsense. I'm just going on and on again. Let's go with a Fury attack. Just if it don't if it can miss, what's the point in trying? It's just waste of time. Nidorina, first time I've seen one of those, I think. I don't know if I mentioned this actually when I decided to go with Nidoran male, and obviously into Nidoking. I do actually prefer Nidoqueen, and I don't know why. I think I did mention it actually, because I know obviously Giovanni has one. I don't know. I just think I like the design better than Nidoking. I know Nidoking's generally seen as the better Pokemon. They get ugly. Well, you let it evolve. Yeah, I know it's generally seen as the better Pokemon, and Nidoqueen's more defensive, so it's normally considered the weaker of the two. But I don't know. I just think I prefer the design of it, especially in like Fire Red and Leaf Green. I think it looks good in that compared to Nidoking. I think it looks better. As a kid, I think that's just what I took to better. Just the fact that I like the design better than Nidoking. I feel, I could be wrong, I feel like in Pokemon Yellow anyway, it might not be in Red and Blue, I think in Pokemon Yellow, his Nidoqueen is actually higher level than his Nidoking, but I could be wrong, and I'm open to that, but I don't know, I feel like there was something that I thought it was better, and I don't know why, I can't remember. I mean, I've always just stuck with that. I don't know if I've actually ever used one, I've just preferred it. I don't know. Speaking of using Pokemon, reasons why I use Pokemon, I've gone over why I've picked Doduo, because it's one that I've not used much at all, and it's decent Pokemon. It gets overlooked a lot, I think maybe because of its appearance. It gets overlooked a lot. I mean, I'm not going to say, oh, it's a great Pokemon, but it is decent, and the fact that it gets Triple Peck is really good. But Jolteon, why I've chose Jolteon, I did mention what? What? Why is it doing this? Why is it just critting like that? Yeah, we're not having anything to do with that anymore. I thought that was gone there. I can't believe it stayed on 1 HP actually. But yeah, the reason I chose Jolteon was because, one, it's always been my favourite evolution. I think because in the original games it was my favourite out of the three, even though I always prefer fire types. Fire types being my favourite typing. But after that, it's just stuck. I don't really know why it was my favourite. I just liked it better. For some reason. I don't know if it's because yellow, most of the time blue always uses yellow. That's a sentence that in any other context doesn't make any sense. he always uses yellow because I always used to beat pretty much every time the Oak Slab fight and then the Route 22 fight. So at that point he uses Jolteon. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. So I saw it a lot. But also I wanted an electric type. I've used Raichu more. I didn't want to use a legendary, so I didn't want to use Zapdos. Or Zapdos, I'm not 100% sure. I should probably say Zapdos, because it is probably the way you say it. Didn't want to use... Is Electabuzz even... Yeah, I'm just thinking if Electabuzz is even in this game, excuse me. I think it is, because it's in Fire Red, isn't it? So I feel like it's in Red. Anyway, I didn't want to use it anyway, so it didn't matter. I didn't want to use Magneton either. Just its moveset's terrible in this game because it doesn't get the Steel typing. So that left me with Jolteon. It's very good though. You know, it might be a bit of a basic choice, but not for me. Like I said, even though it is my favourite, I try and a lot of the time stay away from the evolutions because I've done it so much in the past, and you know, in most games you just get one anyway for free somewhere. So that's why I've not used one for a long time. Eesh. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. So yeah, that's why I chose it. It's very quick. It hits hard, especially with this, you know, with the special attacks like we've seen with its Thunderbolt. And yeah, that's why I just didn't think that I went over it. So I thought it was probably for the best, really, if I did. So that is why I'm using those two. I mean, growing up, I always used to go with Pidgeot as a flying type. So I always used to think that I needed a flying type because I had to fly around everywhere. I'll let you through now. I always thought, yeah, you've got to use a flying type because you need to be able to fly around everywhere at all times. And so I always went with Pidgeot because I always thought, for one, it was a 3-stage evolution. So was it 2-stage? What's the right term? Should probably know that. It's 3-stage evolution, isn't it, when it evolves twice? I don't know. Anyway. So I always thought, oh, it must be more powerful. Plus, I always preferred its design and everything better than Fearow and Doduo. So that was something as well. And Blue obviously uses one. So I thought, oh, if the champion's using one, it must be a good Pokemon. And so that landed me on Pidgeot for most of the time. Has he got another Pokemon? I've got one fly left. But I know Fearow's a decent Pokemon. Again, it learns Drill Peck. It hits probably harder than Pidgeot. I can't remember. But I don't know, I just didn't really like it. I wasn't a fan of its design, and I just felt, as a kid, I always used to look at... This isn't going to go well, is it? I need to switch. I always used to look at what happened in the later game, and you didn't really see... I always felt like you saw more Pidgeot than Fearow in the later game. Maybe that's because of Blue. So I was like, oh, it just can't be as good because you don't see it as often. I may be wrong there, but in my head, that's what I thought anyway. So yeah, there's more pointless facts about myself. So, Drat. You don't get a lot of Drat these days. Lady Luck's not with me today, oh sir. I've been there myself. Luckily, it is passed, and we are getting compensated very handsomely indeed, with loads of luck. So I think there's one more fight. If there isn't, then I've done that for no reason. Sure, there's a guy over it. Yes, there is. So yeah, more stuff. Probably didn't even want to know. You look good at Pokemon. How's your Ken? Well, luckily, happiness isn't a thing in this gen because Toyo's died multiple times due to overworld poison damage. I don't need to worry about Voltorb because does this thing even hit? Right, no. We're not dealing with that. Let's just go Triple H. So yeah, he died a few times to that. So it's a good job happiness isn't a thing in this. Especially a thing that evolves. Can we just hit, please? I know they're not accurate moves, but they're more accurate than they're not. Thank you. I don't want to get locked into a Thrash because I might want to switch. Yeah, I'm not going to switch right now anyway. Coughing's very defensive, and I don't very physically anyway. Yeah, it is more. Yeah, it is a more physical, defensive Pokemon. So I don't want to send Trito out there. Don't want to send him out there against that as well because I can't be bothered to keep trying to hit Fury attacks. I've got no Fly PP left. I know it doesn't learn any electric moves, so it's fine. But yeah, again, I can't be bothered. Let's just Thrash. Yeah, I just can't bother to keep switching, doing little damage, then I'll get bored of it, so I'll switch out, and yeah. Okay, so we've done all those guys. We'll make our way back into Celadon. I don't think there's anything, like I said, I've been to the mall, checked the TMs, there's nothing there that I want to get, so I think all the stuff in the Celadon Mart has been covered. Well, I've looked at it anyway. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to heal. I'm going to have a quick look through the bag to see if there's anything I can put away. I think the TMs I have kept for a reason. Because I know what's this? Ice Beam, yeah, I'll keep that. I'm probably going to go Blastoise, but just in case I'm not going to use it yet. Rock Slide, again, that's probably going to go Nidoking. Not decided yet. Fly I can put away. Body Slam, again, not 100% sure where that's going, so I'm going to keep that. Dig I'll probably drop because at this point now I'm just looking to Earthquake. Mega Drain, you know what, I didn't actually look at that, and that is why absolutely nothing can learn it, so that'll probably get put away because I don't think the last Pokemon I'm going to get is going to be able to learn it, or if it's going to be needed. I don't 100% know what I'm going to get yet, so that's open to debate, but what I've got in mind, I'm thinking probably not going to have Mega Drain, so it's a decent move in this gen. The PvP's better and everything, but probably not gonna go for it. That's Dig, I believe, so that can go. Just free up some space. Just free up some space in the bag, because for some reason if you've got things already, absolutely fine. I'm going to put the Pokeballs away actually. Absolutely fine, you can have as many of that as you want. Anything new that's over 30 items, you can't have that. So, strange way of working, but that's just how it is. The calling case I'm going to keep, because in the next episode I might drop in there and do a little bit, because why not, really? Yeah, this is the team. We're gonna end it there, I think. I think it's a good place to end it. This is what we're looking at so far. obviously Trito and Raijin's going to be the main two going in the Rocket Hideout, because they need to catch up on levels, and also gives a chance for us to sort of even ourselves out. You know, these guys, the other guys they're already over leveled. They don't need the XP anymore. It evens it out a bit more. The game works out better then, obviously, because we're more matching the levels that we need instead of being massively over leveled. So that's the team we're finishing with. In this episode, we have beat the Celadon Gym. We've got our 4th badge. I'm trying to think then. We've been to Lavender, beat Blue once again, which was pretty easy. Both fights ended up being pretty easy when the whole point was to try and make it not, but we had our fair share of bad luck anyway, so we'll take it. And also beat the trainers on the way to Celadon. So it doesn't sound like a lot, but obviously with the fact that I was using Tritos under leveled, we had to go and heal multiple times, trying to make it more of a challenge. So, you know, the gym took a lot longer than what it should have took. Because I know, you know, I could have done other things. The rap situation and stuff, I could have got out of it a bit easier sometimes, but then when I did, it just called the switch. So, you know, I was struggling a bit with that, but yeah, so that was what we did in this episode. In the next episode, we will go into the Rocket Hideout. We'll probably go into Celadon. What is this? Let me just check what this is called, because I can't remember what it's called off the top, and I don't know why I can't remember what it's called. The Game Corner, that's it, the Game Corner. Yeah, we'll go to Celadon Game Corner. We might have a bit of a dabble in there. Then to Rocket Hideout, we'll take on Team Rocket and Giovanni, and it'll be into Fuchsia City after that. So thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the series so far, please leave a like and comment, and well, anything you want really, within reason, of course, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.